Welcome back to TOI Sports. This is Sahil Malhotra joining you from the Dubai International Stadium. The sun is setting behind me, and when it comes up again in the morning, it will be a different morning. It will be a morning where pressure will be written all over it. It's the big game. It's the big game between India and Pakistan of the Champions Trophy. The stakes are very, very high for both teams. Different positions both sides are in this ongoing multi-nation tournament. India have already won their first game. Pakistan are one defeat away from leaving control of their future in this tournament. What happens? Who will do what? All these questions are on everyone's lips. But the big question is which team will handle pressure better. That has always been the case. India, Pakistan, pressure, buzz, that's right up there. The stadium is expected to be packed because it's a sellout and the tickets are still high in demand. Marketplaces are selling them at 4x the price which was listed by the ICC when the tickets were released. But that's for a later discussion and that's for a later day. Right now, it's about India and Pakistan. Is there buzz in Dubai? If you ask me, hand on my heart, there is no buzz in Dubai. And understandably so, right? The tournament has been played in Pakistan and Dubai. Only India are parked in Dubai. So understandably and naturally, there is no buzz at all for this contest. But when the sun rises again tomorrow, when the streets start filling up, when people from all parts of the world, yes, all parts of the world, Dubai is that international destination where people just converge, and that is going to be the case tomorrow for the big game on February 23rd. India-Pakistan. I'm repeating again, it can't get bigger than this. In the last 4-5 years, we have seen the rivalry evolve and become a bit one-sided. Pakistan haven't had a lot of success versus India. They did challenge during that 2022 T20 World Cup game in Melbourne, but Virat Kohli had other plans. And those plans derailed Haris Rauf to an extent that he has become a different bowler. There have been flashes of his previous brilliance, but he has looked very, very ordinary since then. So a lot of talking points. First, we'll come to India's practice session. India had their practice session in the afternoon today at the ICC Academy. And as I have been tweeting and regularly sharing updates with you on timesofindia.com, there was a surprise in store. Virat Kohli decided to turn up an hour ahead of the scheduled time. He reached the ICC Academy around 11 a.m. in the morning, accompanied by batting coach Sitanshu Kotak and throwdown specialist Nuwan and Raghu. An hour later, the team arrives again 1 hour before the scheduled arrival time of 1 p.m. They had a very light intensity training session for a couple of hours. The players were keeping it easy. The players who were expected to be part of the playing 11 were not doing much. The fast bowlers Mohammad Shami and Harshit Rana chose to just loiter around the outfield, and Shami then headed inside for a gym session. But all in all, Arshdeep and Varun Chakravarti, who are unlikely to play this game. Now, I say unlikely with some degree of authority because with Gautam Gambhir, everything is unlikely. You never know which side of the bed Gautam Gambhir wakes up on and decides to draft Arshdeep Singh on the morning of the India-Pakistan game. So that is unlikely for now, but anything can happen on the morning of the match. Pakistan will be training under lights, getting used to the ring of fire at the Dubai International Stadium, and both teams will keep it easy, will keep it light because Pakistan have travelled from Pakistan for just this game. India just played Bangladesh on February 20th, so both teams have had very little turnaround time. Now when it comes to India and Pakistan, the talk of matchups is always there, and it has always been about Pak's bowling and India's batting. The story doesn't change this time around too. The trioca of Haris Rauf, Shaheen Shah Afridi, Naseem Shah, as said by head coach Aqib Javed at the pre-match press conference, reminds him of the fast bowlers of the 90s. But have they done what the bowlers of the 90s used to do? Not quite. But this is the big India-Pakistan game, right? And it just triggers a different point in a player. And Pakistan would hope that Shaheen Shah Afridi, Haris Rauf and Naseem Shah do the same under lights if they get to field second. And the big matchup is going to be the new ball bowling combination of Naseem Shah and Shaheen Shah Afridi versus Rohit Sharma. Rohit Sharma has been the talk of the town ever since he changed his game from the 2023 ODI World Cup. He just cashes in on the power play overs, and that did give a strong foundation to India during the game against Bangladesh too. Now if Rohit continues to fire on all cylinders, it will be curtains for Pakistan before they even realize. So a lot will be riding on how their fast bowlers perform, and that has to be done by someone like Shaheen Shah Afridi, Naseem Shah and Haris Rauf if he's introduced earlier into the attack. Now coming to the playing 11, Pakistan still are keeping their cards close to the chest, but as far as India are concerned, they are likely to go unchanged for this fixture. The bowlers didn't do anything wrong. They reduced Bangladesh 35 for 5. The batters, everyone got starts. Virat Kohli would have been disappointed to get out to a leg spinner again. Shreyas Iyer got a start. All these batters got starts. KL Rahul got a fluent hand with Shubman Gill, who scored a fantastic 100. So all bases covered, and India definitely go in as favourites like always. But don't write off Pakistan in a big India-Pakistan game. Aqib Javed is the man, a shrewd tactician. He roped in Mudassar Nazar for the pre-match preparations just to get that local support in, local flavour in. But India also had a certain Lalchal Rajput who dropped in the change room today, hugged his old friend. Can I call him a friend? Yes, of course I can call him a friend. Hugged his old friend Virat Kohli, who he actually discovered years back at the National Cricket Academy in Bengaluru. So those are good scenes, and if you haven't seen that interview with Mr. Lalchand Rajput yet, please watch that. That's already uploaded on Times of India Sports. And if you have any other questions, keep asking us on Twitter using hashtag AskTOIS Sports. And the big game, we'll be joining you live again with the buzz around the stadium, the match day vibes, what the fans have to say. And we are hoping that a large number of fans from both countries will turn up to watch the big game. India versus Pakistan, the big game, February 23rd. So you keep watching TOS Sports, like, share and subscribe. Click the bell icon so that you are notified, and we will ensure that you don't miss a beat and you don't miss an update.